Well, a new school year has just begun. With the threat of at-home learning looming, you may be looking for childcare services to help out your family. Well, you may be looking for a while. There's now a shortage of nannies and sitters. With us live this morning to talk more about this is Laura Horwitz from College Nannies and Sitters Chicago. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Thanks for being with us this morning. A shortage of sitters, parents' worst nightmare. What's going on in this field?
Well, there's a national shortage of workers out there all over in all different industries. We are no different. Parents are going back to work. There's a huge need for help. And not all the daycares are fully staffed as well. So nannies and sitters is a great option for many families.
Nannies over daycares just to kind of reduce exposure. Is that why a lot of people are kind of going that trend?
It does. It definitely limits the exposure of the children. It allows them to do other things within the home or other activities. And as I said, daycares are limited as well. Not all of them have reopened, as well as they're having a shortage of childcare workers, and not all of their rooms are open as well.
And I would assume from the childcare workers' perspective, they also don't want to risk exposure, right? So maybe they're kind of waiting for this next surge to kind of tamper down before they go back to work.
That's very true as well. Being a nanny or a sitter, we are going into 1 or 2 homes with 1 or 2 children each is very different than going into a classroom with 20 different families.
So I told you my situation during the commercial break. I have a 7-month-old daughter and a 2.5-year-old son. He should probably be in activities right now, but I'm a little apprehensive because of COVID. What do you recommend for parents who are kind of not putting them in those social situations, for example, a daycare, a couple days a week, just to get that social interaction? What do you suggest to parents?
The best thing I would say was to expand your pod. Find your friends that have kids, or make some friends that have kids of the same age, and get together with them outside at a park if possible. Make a small group of kids that you do get together with if you're not able to put them into a daycare or preschool situation.
Okay, great idea. What about in our area? Are there sitters? If I go online and try to find a sitter or a nanny, is anybody available?
They're definitely available. We have been working, actually, knowing this was coming up for the back-to-school crunch. We've been working on this for a few months now and recruiting nannies and sitters and filling our pipeline of great candidates. We've increased wages. We've increased a hiring bonus as well. So there are people out there looking for childcare jobs. It's just a matter of matching them with the right family.
So talk to us about those people that say, hey, maybe I have some education experience, or I've been a nanny before. What are you looking for in nannies? And you talked about incentives. What are the incentives?
Definitely. Anyone who wants to be a caregiver, a nanny or a sitter, you need to have a love for children. That's the biggest thing. We found over the last year and a half that childcare workers are essential workers. So they need to be able to do that and get out there. They must love working with children, as you said. Be reliable and be able to keep the children safe. Really be able to engage and focus on the kids, and have a lot of patience. Kids are great, but sometimes they will wear on your patience a little bit.
Sometimes. Try all the time. All the time. And you're based locally. Do you cover the suburbs?
We do. We have an office in Lincoln Park as well as Glenview, and my offices cover all the local areas, and we have other offices that are out west also. And
how does it work? Do I just go online and plug in what I'm looking for?
Best thing to do if you're a family looking for care or someone looking for a job, go online, collegenanniesandsitters.com, and you can click join the team if you want a job. You can click more info as a family. Everything's right there for you.
Okay, great. And again, collegenanniesandsitters.com. Thanks so much for being with us, Laura. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Take care.
Thank you.